Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my no makeup kind of look. I will go ahead and tell you that no makeup looks are kind of what I do on a regular basis. That's like, I have so many products that I love for this kind of look. I'm just going to be using some that I haven't felt like using today. I was thinking I might do a video on all my product recommendations for no makeup type looks, things that are just, you know, light coverage, that look very skin-like, that are going to give you that kind of no makeup kind of vibe that a lot of people are looking for these days. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, my hair is back and we're ready to put on some makeup. So I am going to start. I have just done my skincare routine just a few minutes ago, so that's kind of soaked in at this point, and I don't feel the need to put on any kind of like glowy primer or hydrating primer this time because I literally just put moisturizer on. So that was kind of my primer. So today I'm going to be going in mainly with the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. This is probably the most widely known, very obviously no makeup base. It is just the lightest coverage possible. This is the shade G11. Yeah, G11. I'm going to be going in with that today, but I'm going to be mixing it with a couple things, as per usual. So I'm going to be mixing it with two things. I'm going to be mixing it with the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Bronzing Essence because this shade is a little bit light and I just want a little bit of like a bronzy glow to my skin. I'm also going to be going in with the L'Oreal Visible Lift Luminous Serum Skin Tint. They have several shades of this. It's also a light tint, but it is very radiant. This is the shade 803 Gold. So they have a lot. They have quite a few shades of this. It's really nice. So I'm going to be mixing those three products together. All right, so I'm just going to start to apply this with my fingers. We've got a nice bronzy base going. And I'm taking very small amounts of product at a time. And I'm going to go in with my sponge and just finish blending that out. Alright, so that is our first initial base layer applied. It is very glowy, but I will say it is not very tacky. It's really nice and kind of a skin type of finish feel to it. Just feels like moisturized skin. Yeah. I think it's really beautiful. You can still definitely see all my skin imperfections through it, and I'm not worried about that, and it's fine. I have eczema on my face right now, and that's fine. So next for concealer, I'm going to be going in with the RMS Beauty Uncover Up Concealer. This is the shade 00, and I love this concealer for the no makeup type of look. It's so light. This is really nice shade match for me. It just looks like skin and gives me just a small amount of coverage. Definitely not too much, but just brightens my under eyes up a little bit. And I love applying this with my fingers. I also like applying it with a little concealer brush. It's kind of whatever you would like. It's up to you for sure. A lot of people like to compare this concealer with the Glossier Stretch Concealer that I used in my last video. And I do think that they are similar in some ways, but also I find that they're different in a lot of ways as well. I think that this one is a little bit lighter coverage than the Glossier. I mean, by the smallest amount. I'd say Glossier leans more light and medium, and this is definitely a light coverage concealer. But I also think that the Glossier concealer is a lot more dewy, and this one is a lot more, it's still definitely radiant, but it's not as like wet as that Glossier concealer is. And I do make sure to take this into my inner corners because it does just kind of give me a natural kind of inner corner highlight without me having to put a highlighter per se there. I'm going to continue on with the face. I'm going to go in with bronzer. I am going to be going in with the cream bronzer. This is the Tower 28 Bronzino bronzer in the shade West Coast. When I blend this out on my skin, it is so sheer. It's so beautiful. I love it. Really gives me a nice natural kind of bronzed look. So yeah, I love this bronzer. It's so nice. It layers so beautifully. It's a really easy bronzer that you can apply in a very sheer layer and then build up in the places that you want to. Yeah, it's beautiful. So next I'm going to go into brow gel. This is the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. This is the shade light brown. For your eyebrows for a no makeup look, I recommend finding a brow gel that is as close to your natural hair as you can get it. I really like this one because I find that there are so many brow gels for brunettes that are just really dark and really warm, and it can be difficult to find a shade that works for my brows exactly. So I really like this one. I'm just gonna fill my brows in with this tinted brow gel. There we go. And when I do no makeup looks, most of the time I don't even fill in my brows further after I do brow gel, but sometimes I will just take a pencil and go in on the very outer tails of my brows. And I really like this pencil for that. This is the M Cosmetics Fine Liner Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. Their formula is just really light, and it's definitely not like a harshly pigmented brow pencil, so I really like this pencil for these kind of looks. There we go. So I pretty much just filled in the back half of my brows with pencil and just left the front just with the brow gel in it. So next I'm going to go into highlighter, and for highlighters, for natural looks, I love just a really sheer glossy kind of look. And for that, usually I use the RMS Beauty Living Luminizers. I have this cute little quad right here that has 4 of their living luminizers in it. This one is the Buriti bronzer, but the rest of them are just their little highlighters. And I love this little palette because I can kind of mix them together. Now they have the Magic Luminizer, which is more of an intense highlight, but then they have the Living Luminizer and the Champagne Rose highlighters that are more just like a gloss. So I prefer those for this kind of a look. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And there we go. We are nice and glowy now. We have really added back in that shine. But I love it, so it's just who I am. Accept me. So next for blush, I'm going to go in with the MAC Glow Play blush. That's right, yeah. The MAC Glow Play blush in So Natural. These are really pretty blushes. They are like a putty material. You can see there, yeah. And I really just like to rub my fingers. I'm really using my fingers a lot today, and to be honest, that's kind of what I prefer, especially when doing like a no makeup, because I just find that I get a better finish. As I've mentioned before, it warms up the products, and so they kind of blend more into your skin. But yeah, it's just kind of what I prefer, and I've seen a lot of professional makeup artists use mainly their hands, so I'm gonna do that too. So next I'm going to go into the eyes, and for eyeshadow products, basically lid products for no makeup, obviously you can just go without. I am going to show you kind of if I add anything to my lid, which most of the time I don't, this is what I would add. Kind of my 2 options, I go one or the other usually, and today I'm going to do both so that I can show you both. But I have the Nudestix Magnetic Matte Eye Color, and this is the shade Terra. And I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, and this is the shade Jean. Jean. First I'm going to start out with this Nudestix matte color. It's a really pretty warm brown, and I just like to draw a couple lines on each eye, just kind of scribble it on there. And I love these Nudestix eye pencils. They're really nice. They last for a really long time. I love the matte shades, and I also love they have some shimmer metallic shades that are really nice as well. But what I really like about them is that I can just kind of pat them in with my finger, and I don't need to get like a brush out or anything. I mean, you can. These definitely will blend with brushes, and it's really nice. But just for like a sheer little wash of warmth, I just use my finger, and it works great, and these really last really well. There we go. I just added some on my top lid, and then I just smudged a little bit underneath my lash line there, and I just love the nice little warmth that it gives to my lids, just like a little wash of tint so that it kind of matches the rest of my bronzy face. So for the other product, I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Cream Shadow. These are so nice. The texture is one of my favorites. This is a really nice little champagne color. The thing I like about these shadows is they are shimmer but they're not metallic. They almost just look like not quite a gloss. They're real subtle kind of glimmer to them, and they're just, I feel a little bit more like a supermodel when I wear them. That's what I'll say. I have this shade and I have a bronze shade, and with both of them, I've put them just all over my lid before, and I just feel a little bit more like a supermodel, and I like that. So I'm just gonna take this on my finger and just dab just the smallest amount and blend it out. And there we go. My eyelids do just look, they look just a little glossy from that. I wear both of these on their own on my eyelids, and I like them together as well. And they're just so beautiful. So next I'm gonna go in with eyelashes. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes real quick. So next I'm gonna go in with mascara, and for mascara I'm gonna be using the Glossy Lash Lick Mascara. This mascara is so unique. It's really, I've never experienced a mascara quite like this. It just applies the thinnest layer very evenly to your lashes, very separating for your lashes, very lengthening as well. And I think it is just perfect for if you are going for a no makeup kind of all over look and you don't want your lashes to look too overdone. This is like a really nice lash tint almost. All right, so that is mascara on. It is starting to lightning outside, so I'm gonna finish this up real quick. I'm gonna go in with lips as the very last thing, and for lips, I'm going in with the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. I love this. This is the shade Classic Nude number 90. This, I've gone through a whole tube of this thing. It's so sheer, and it's just the perfect sheer light warm nude shade. It honestly looks so much like my lips. Yeah, it feels just like a lip balm. It's beautiful. So that's lips. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that is my no makeup look. Here it is. You can kind of see it's just very glowy, very skin-like. Yeah, I love it. It's something that I wear pretty regularly. I mean, I'd say majority of the time you see me out in public, catch me wearing this, because this is it. It just kind of enhances my natural features, just gives me a little bit of color to the skin without looking like so much makeup caked on my face. I mean, yeah, here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell below the video so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram at madison.cwall. And I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for being here today. I will see you in my next video. Bye!